We all find ourselves consumed by worry at some point in our lives. At its core, worry is simply our desire to control the uncontrollable. But does worrying ever truly help? More often than not, it only adds to our sorrow and distress. It's no wonder Jesus asked, "Why do you worry?" We tend to believe that if we think about something enough, obsess over it enough, or concern ourselves with it enough, we can somehow gain control of the situation. However, the truth is that worry accomplishes nothing. As Jesus said, you cannot add a single hour to your life by worrying. Jesus taught us that we often worry about the wrong things. In Matthew 6:25, he says, "Therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body, what you will wear. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothes?" In essence, instead of worrying about worldly concerns, we should focus on eternal matters. If something isn't going to last for eternity, it's not worth your struggle and worry. He wasn't just talking about food, drink, and clothing. He was encompassing all aspects of daily life. He said, if you must worry, worry about eternity. His message is clear. If you live your earthly life with an eternal perspective, you won't need to worry. The greatest antidote to worry is to cultivate a heavenly perspective. We often misplace our worries. So, if you absolutely must worry, worry about the bigger things, not the trivial ones. This shifts our perspective on life's priorities. Jesus further illustrated this point. Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they? Matthew 6:26. He also used the example of the lilies of the field. Even King Solomon, in all his glory, was not dressed as beautifully as they. If God cares so wonderfully for wildflowers that are here today and thrown into the fire tomorrow, He will certainly care for you. You of little faith. Matthew 6:28-30. Jesus asked, "Can any one of you by worrying add a single hour to your life?" Matthew 6:27. Worry cannot make you taller or shorter, nor does it make you thinner. It doesn't make you smarter or live longer. Instead, worry simply ruins today. You cannot change the past, no matter how much you worry about it, nor can you control the future. So, if you can't change the past or control the future, why worry? So, how do we stop worrying? Jesus tells us the good news. The solution is not merely telling yourself not to worry. You've tried that, and it only makes you more miserable. It takes more than willpower. Jesus reveals that to stop worrying, you need to know God. The more you know God, the less inclined you will be to worry. This is foundational. In Matthew 6:31-32, Jesus says, "So do not worry, saying, 'What shall we eat?' Or 'What shall we drink?' Or 'What shall we wear?' For the pagans run after all these things, and your heavenly Father knows that you need them." When you worry, it's almost as if you don't know God. Worry is a misunderstanding of what God is like. God isn't an angry judge. He's a loving Father, deeply interested in every intimate detail of your life. He knows your needs and loves to help. To stop worrying, put God first in every area of your life. Make Him your priority. As Jesus says in Matthew 6:33, "But seek first His kingdom and His righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well." Anytime you remove God from the center of your life and replace Him with something else, no matter how good it is, you set yourself up for anxiety. Worry is always an indication of mixed up values, a sign that God may have slipped from first place. Jesus also offers one more piece of wisdom. Learn to live one day at a time. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. Matthew 6:34. If you worry about tomorrow, you'll miss out on what God is doing in your life today. Planning for tomorrow is good, but you can only live in today. What are you worried about today? Whatever it is, I encourage you to give it to God, your Heavenly Father. Give it to Him today. Don't carry that worry in your heart or mind. Don't let your stomach be in turmoil over the past or the future. These things are beyond your control, but they are not beyond God's control. Just give them to Him.